Hey, stop. Or not. I don't know why I hit you.
Gotta make sure everything's good.
The dingling.
That's what I do.
Yo, Brian.
Yeah.
This man's not playing about them damn mountain lions. I went on a hike with him this morning. I saw footprints.
Yeah.
Big boy.
And dude, I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm Brian.
Do you know that it's a mountain lion or could it be a big dog? And
That
what's
is not
the
a dog.
And
I
quelle
know what you-
quelle est
oh,
la
you don't-
différence?
You don't think I know what a dog footprint looks like?
No, I don't. Compared to a mountain lion.
Dogs are pretty easy with the pat.
I'm
the
telling
pads.
you.
Okay, now.
I'm telling you, this is mud. The thing size of my hand.
I appreciate both of you.
I was there.
I appreciate it. I want to ask you a question.
All right, you got a couple questions
What is
for
the
me?
difference
Go ahead.
between a mountain lion's paw print and a dog's paw print?
It's pretty easy to tell once you see it.
I'd like a description if you don't mind.
It's the padding.
And,
the padding
and
and
what
the
is
claws. It's
and what's the
how
difference in the
big
and what's
claws
the
do.
difference in the padding and the claws? How many pads on them?
Yeah, they have a difference. Bring that up, Chin.
Yeah.
I'm
what I
telling
mean?
you.
But you can tell the
I
difference.
saw what
in the
I
pad.
saw.
I deal with it all the time.
So with Steve Ranella though, I would send him pictures. I thought it was a mountain lion.
yeah,
Because
you might
dog.
know it. Yeah.
That's
Really?
the problem. Yeah, it bums me out. I want it to be a mountain lion, and there are mountain lions up there, so don't kid yourself. I'll show you what I sent to Rogan yesterday.
I told you on Ring.
He said they.
on-
He
on
said they
Ring-
wouldn't go after us.
Did you see
No.
this? Watch this.
On Ring, they found a 220-pound mountain lion.
Yep, there it is, right there.
Jesus.
That's a
How much? A 220
220.
pound. Is that true?
Wrong.
yeah, it was on Ring. You see that? See the claws are visible.
Cougar. Wait, you can't do mountain lion? Or-
Large
Well, no,
dog.
so
Cougar's
there's a
mountain lion. Oh.
big cougar, large dog.
You see the padding? That you see the heel with 3 rounded lobes. It's hard, right? It's hard to
It could have been a big coyote.
Could be.
It didn't seem like a dog.
Could be a big dog.
We
Could be
also
a big
saw a
dog.
snaky though. We
Hey.
saw a snaky.
Hey, Brian,
Snakes are out.
Brian.
You know what though?
Brian,
Probably dog.
probably dog.
Probably dog.
I know, and that's a bummer,
Probably
and I hate it. And I hate it. I hate it. But you
And
see,
you know what?
When I look at it, when I look at it, Brian, probably.
Right,
dog.
I know, and it bums me out. And
really
I,
looked
I
like
got
the one
dude,
on the right.
I got so hyped. I was like looking around. I was like, "Hey,
I've been there.
let's get the fuck out of here."
I know.
Dude,
I
I've
was
spent
terrified.
more time on that trail we were on than in the pandemic. I mean, every.
But you
every
ride
single
your
day.
bike on that
every
trail.
day.
You never-
Every day.
yeah.
You know how many mountain lions I've seen?
How many?
0.
They're so elusive.
Now, did I lie to Brian and Rogan one time? I did. I went, dude, I saw mountain
Hey.
rattlesnake.
Hey, I thought.
I've seen rattlesnakes, mountain lions, bobcats. Did see about
Yep.
coyotes up
Yep.
the yin yang.
And I
Seen
go,
all
and I go,
those.
mountain lion? And
Then
you
you
go,
guys, then you call him out. You go, you saw a mountain lion? You go, what?
no, you went like this. You go, swear to God, mountain lion. And you went, your eyes were out. You go, mountain lion. I went, yeah? And you go, yeah, man, I saw him. I go, did you? Why'd you stutter there? And then we,
Wait, are they up there though?
Yes.
Mountain lions? Oh, yeah.
They're all
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
But so what? They just kind of keep to themselves and.
Yeah.
You don't see them, man. They're fucking elusive creatures.
I saw a bobcat in
Unless
a
they're
tree.
hunting
And
you.
the bobcat had huge paws, man.
Oh, I saw
Yeah,
a couple-
Bobcat's got huge.
And then
ones,
I
right?
then I
Saw a
ran
couple
into a pack
bobcats.
of coyotes. Because remember during the pandemic, those trails were closed off. So
Oh, yeah, 'cause they
nature
closed them
just
down, yeah.
nature just wild out.
Yes.
They
Nature
weren't
was like,
scared of
"Damn,
humans.
ain't nobody coming
so
out
your
here?"
boys in the fucking sticks, and I fucking cruise across and I see a pack of coyotes. I'm like, oh, this is not good.
Oh, no, I had a-
They just watched me go by. I'm like, should we? And I had nothing.
I had a coyote, a pack of coyotes closing on my dog when I was with my dog in Calabasas. And that dog, coyote came, I have it on video. A coyote came right up to my dog, was wagging.
Yeah,
and
they
I
want to
called
eat
my
them.
dog off. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll eat them.
Oh yeah, you were talking about how like you would never put your dog off a leash on that. Like those people that walked up to us.
Dude, as many rattlesnakes as I see, dude, wait till July.
Because you see all the
They're
holes
everywhere.
where they
Well,
kind of
You
just
saw
like,
the one little snake.
Yeah, yeah.
That wasn't even a rattler.
I know,
Dude, in the summer when I'm on my trails, nothing better. You see fucking 5 rattlesnakes.
Yeah,
They're everywhere.
I was attacked by a bee this morning. It just scared me.
Bees will fuck you up. When I was with those coyotes, I got down on my knee and they surrounded me and they kind of bowed to me.
That never happened.
They kind of bowed to me. They kind of bowed to me. And then they went like this, oh, together.
Like your master?
And then I
And what did you do? You just
Well, I went and I was doing I was practicing my kung fu and then I was doing some meditation and they stayed there and then I released them. I went, hey!
Go.
And they ran.
You know how much I wish that was real.
Me too.
Me too.
I'll tell you what, though, the coyote did come in our backyard, middle of the dude, some
Yeah.
balls on not a mountain lion, a coyote.
Yeah.
Because our caretaker was out with Boston, who's 2. Those coyotes will fuck up a little kid.
I don't
man.
like
Yeah.
that.
No, I told him, like, you can't go outside anymore, right?
Yeah,
you know
I don't
this,
like
right?
that.
Figure it out.
Coyote?
No,
Coyote?
what are you talking about, dude?
I don't like that with a 2-year-old around.
No.
And by the way, mountain lions are no joke around a 6-year-old, 7-year-old.
No, dude, they're real
Fucking
problem.
Colorado, a 6-year-old girl was nightmare hiking with her parents. Mountain lion just jumped into the middle of the grabbed that child.
you know how it goes?
And disappeared. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey! And the mountains.
disappeared. Nightmare. Fucking nightmare. Fucking nightmare.
What owls fuck up a little?
No.
Owls?
Yeah, no. Is it
Take your
owl?
cat.
Hit the showers.
They'll take
the
your
showers?
cat. They'll take your cat.
An owl?
Showers?
Yeah, if you have smart,
take
hit
your
the shower.
cat.
Get that big dick out in the shower.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's a lot of girth.
Are you
to
mad
that.
at the Vans? Though?
No, I was looking at 'em right now. I'm fucking.
The summer Vans?
Those are lime.
They're my
Those are
boy. My
speckled
boy.
lime.
They're my boy Danny Ricardo, the F1 Formula racer.
Hey, what size are
He
they though?
races for McLaren now.
McLaren?
He sends me all his merch. Yeah, he's
What
crushing
size
it.
are they?
These are 13.
Speckled lime.
They look like my size.
Bro, these are summer. Summer's out, Daddy.
Summer's out.
Hey,
We jumped in
Hey.
Chappelle's Jeep this morning because they were going on a hike. It was Chappelle marking me. We jump in. I go, dude, it's like American Pie. We're going on summer break. And I go,
yeah.
I'm 40. My kids are just like,
good,
bye,
though.
Dad.
It feels good.
The summer's the best.
sun. Oh,
in my Jeep, bro. I felt like clueless and
Get the
shit,
top
bro.
down. No, I felt like Zoolander. We're in the Jeep.
Oh,
cruising
yeah.
with the gas.
get the
Wake
top
me up
down.
before you go.
I fucking love that movie.
Dude, the top down, the Bronco, there's nothing like it, Dad.
I can put the
That's
top down
great.
today.
Get the
I'll put
tits
it
You
out.
down.
drive that car more than any other car, probably, right? The Bronco.
I drive the Ferrari the most.
You do.
I mean, the Broncos, only if I have the kids.
You're not afraid. You're not afraid that the Ferrari will get dinged.
No.
You just
I
fuck
keep it
it.
safe.
I mean, he's got to drive it. I mean, it's a car.
Yeah,
Well, a lot of guys don't drive it because what happens is if you ding that thing, it loses its value.
Dude, when I worked valet, they would just pay us extra to leave it alone.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't valet.
Yeah, they would just leave it like,
don't?
hey,
No, fuck no.
they'd be like, hey, I'm gonna leave it right here, but I'm gonna pay you more
Never,
to not touch it
never.
at
I
all.
never valet. You're gonna trust some 18-year-old kid with your
No,
car?
no.
The kid don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And they're insured too, though. So it's like,
Oh, and motherfuckers love driving them.
yeah. I
People that work
never
valet,
My girl- it drives
that's like
my
their
girl
favorite
nuts.
thing.
I never valet.
Yeah.
Never, ever.
Can't, not with that
never,
car.
never. Or I'll just go, hey, I'll pay you and I'll park it. Where's the and
Yeah, yeah.
I keep you don't keep the keys. I keep the keys. I'll pay you for the whatever the fee
Yeah.
is. But you're not driving my car. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, have you seen that? I meant to bring it up on Monday. Have you seen that documentary, Bad Vegan?
Yes, I have.
I need to watch that.
Yes, I
Did you like it, V?
have.
I
And
liked
my
it,
buddy
obsessed with
Joey,
it.
my buddy Joey.
Spoil it all for me, please.
So my boy,
Well, it's not really about like being a vegan. So she was like,
it's like a scam, right?
Let me give you the
Okay,
pitch.
okay.
So she was the like prime. She owned the biggest vegan restaurant in New York. It was like
Okay.
the most hype restaurant. She was running.
Alex Baldwin would
she was
go
running-
there, everybody.
Woody Harrelson, Tom
Everybody.
Brady. like,
Oh, so it was like
she
that.
was. She had
Owen
books. She
Wilson.
had books on vegan.
Okay.
All this shit.
Making money.
She's crushing it.
yeah.
Crushing. Meets this dude. Comes
Okay.
into her life. This.
Is this the dude?
Yeah, dude. This guy
guy.
looks like the Hamburglar. This fucking dude.
this con man.
Dude, he's a fake. So he said he was a Navy SEAL. Then so he gets in a relationship with her. And dude, how stupid are bitches? How stupid are girls?
Is it like a Tinder
This would
swindler
never
thing?
happen, dude.
In a
this would
million
never
years.
happen to a gay guy or a regular dude. Dude,
Here's my-
this dude finagles her
Yeah.
into giving her like
$1.5 million.
Instead of paying her employees,
didn't.
she sent him the money. She let him run her restaurant.
He was gambling.
Just some random guy.
He was
He was just
gambling
gambling.
it. He was
But he
gambling
told,
it.
but she thought she was like in a cult. She said she was brainwashed. But so he was like, it's this secret society. We got to do this. You're gonna do whatever I tell you to do. And she's doing all. And she's a smart girl.
And she was listening to him.
Well, she said
Didn't
she
pay the
could make.
employees.
Wait, she said she can make. He could make her dog immortal. Now,
Yeah.
here's my thing. About
Smart.
It. Here's
No.
Here's what I want to get your take on this. She takes off for 10 months. She just leaves everybody in high and dry for 10 months with this guy.
She's running the restaurant. Leaves. Just dips out.
Leaves the employees that are
Yeah.
working, like leaves everybody.
and then he scams.
And they're not getting paid. And they're like, where the fuck's our money?
he was still there?
scams mom out of 400 grand.
Okay. Her mom?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. She had to have been in on it in some ways.
This is what I
She had to be, wait, what did you say?
This is what my takeaway from the episode,
Yeah.
from the doc.
Yeah.
I think so. She had that $2 million nut, the loan on the restaurant,
Yes.
and she owed the guy who was partners
Yeah,
with her.
yeah.
She had that $2 million nut. I think originally she was going to hustle that guy because when they got married, he promised to pay off her debt. So I thought she was like, all right, pay off this debt. I'm going to get the fuck out.
Yes.
But then she got in too deep.
Yes.
And I think she's a bad person too. And then it just got out of control.
That's what I
And then
That's what I think.
She leaned into the. You think she leaned into the
it
comment?
ends with
Nobody's
her-
that dumb.
No, I agree. And she's a smart lady.
Nobody's that
She
dumb.
thought she was going to out hustle him, and then it got in too
I
deep.
think.
I think she's a. I think she's a bad person.
So what? How did
So
it
do I.
end? How did
So
it end
do I.
up?
She's very attractive. What?
How did it end? Like what?
Oh,
They go to prison.
yeah, but you know what? He goes to prison for a year, and then guess what?
She
It
does.
only goes for a year
Con
she
men,
does 3
con
months.
men get away. Con men,
because they put it all
they
on
just
this
get
other
away.
person.
They get away.
Well, yeah, because
Right?
they're like, your dumbass owned the business. You're the one that was taking out these loans and gave it to him. Like it's on you.
It's like the- it's
and
like the
I'm
Tinder
kind of with the
swindler.
government on this. Like, hold on. Let me get this straight. This fat dude who said he had to put on weight to he's called it a meat.
a meat suit.
My meat suit to get to a higher level. in space or something.
because they, the people, the Illuminati, essentially, they're testing her. They wanted to see how far she was willing to go. They wanted.
And he
to test-
told her this?
they're
So he
testing
was
her
like
loyalty.
so out of shape, like 300 pounds. She was like, yeah, I didn't expect that. He like sent me old pictures and shows up. He's like 300 pounds. He's like, it's my meat suit. It's depressing, but I have to do this. So he's just fat, eating
the
Subway.
lamest
He
lies.
wasn't- he
the
wasn't even a
lamest
vegan.
lies.
No.
But the
That is
lamest lies.
fucking-
the worst in the world.
And
See, that's why she's too smart of a girl to business and multimillionaire.
I agree.
I think she was trying to out hustle him, got in too deep. Then it ends with them calling.
Okay.
And she's recording the call, and they're like flirting with each other. He goes, I know I still love you. And she's like laughing. I was like,
know.
oh, this cunt was in on the whole
I
time.
know, dude.
She's a bad person.
I agree. I was like, this guy's the worst person on the planet.
And so is
He's
she.
scammed, and so is
'Cause
she.
But she already had a successful business. So what? Like,
Because she thought she was an out hustle him. But then also, dude, think about all the people she fucked over. Her business partner who donated whatever, like $1 million. Those other people she vouched for.
Yep. So my boy
She's a bad
Joey.
person.
So my boy Joey. Did I ever give you Joey's hot sauce? Bring up Joey's hot sauce on this. He's fucking Joey was he was the manager at Scopa. Do you remember Joey? He played the drums. If you'll see a picture of him in the trailer. There he is, right there. Joey's hot sauce. Bring him up. Remember this guy from Scopa? His hot sauce is fucking awesome. Remember Joey?
Oh, yeah, he was great.
guy. So Joey worked there for 7 years with her. He's all over
At
the
that vegan
documentary.
joint.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all over
He's
it.
all
That's
over it.
Right.
That's Joey. And his hot sauce is shout out to Joey. His hot sauce is fucking awesome. But listen, he's a great fucking dude. I gotta call him. I haven't called him
He
yet.
was
to
ride
get-
or die with her,
Yeah,
too.
I gotta call
He was like, I tried defending her.
because he's
for
a
so long.
ride or die guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah, you would love it. It's so.
He's a great
You're
fucking
watching
guy.
like, what in the fuck?
I know.
Like she's getting out all these crazy loans.
I gotta call Joey.
Dude,
He'll
you
have the
watch
scoop.
that and you watch Tinder Swindler and you'll be like, women are stupid. Am I right?
not all women.
But for the most part,
Not all women.
no gay dude is gonna fall for that hustle. No straight male is gonna fall. You watch Tinder Swindler. You're like, hold on, let me get this straight, bitch. He gave you he flew you on a private jet they didn't pay for, and you sold your house and thought you were gonna get your money back.
Isn't that crazy?
That's what's crazy is they're giving them money.
Well-
they're giving the scammers just
look. You can get scammed for a couple of minutes, but after a while, you're like, how much more do you need? What's
Years?
going on here,
dude?
Yeah.
1 point whatever $4 million, and he was just gambling it away.
So he only did a year. So that's like the Tinder Swindler. They were like, oh, this is all on the girl.
Yeah, but do you know what happens? Do you know how they
the
do it?
government goes, listen, the businesses and the girls, you're morons.
But
Like,
this-
we'll put them away for a little
Because
bit.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
this is how they get you.
How long
They
she-
go like, but
go
this is how
ahead.
they get you. Now I got 100 grand out of you.
Okay.
I was crying, desperate. Okay. I got 100 grand. Now what they say is, look, to get the 100 grand back, I need another 10 grand. I have to, otherwise I'm not going to get it back. I need that.
That's fucking insane.
And then you go, well, I got to get my 100 grand back, so I got to get 10 grand back. I got to get my money back. Then you give them another 10 grand.
No.
They go, this is what I need from you. Listen, tomorrow. That's
Well,
how they do it.
but
after a while.
but there's the same thing here. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say women are stupid because guys are pretty stupid too. Because in that, what was that? Amy, you know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
young
What's
socialist.
The socialite,
The-
yeah.
what's her name? Is it Amy?
oh yeah,
Anna,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Anna.
Anna.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, yeah. Is that a true story?
That's a
Yes,
everything's
okay.
true.
she kept passing bad checks.
Dude, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Dude, she hustled a guy who's high up. Like, dude, this bank, this high-end banker and lawyer were about to clear her for a $40 million loan with no background in business or whatsoever. She said she came from a rich German family. There's no background on it. She hustled all the elite New York people.
They're the worst people on the planet. Look at her. They're all sociopaths. They are the worst people.
They all have the same look.
I hate con
So wait,
men
how-
like this. Con people.
worst.
I think they're worse than murderers, thieves,
Well,
anybody. They're the worst.
No, murder.
I really think they are. I think they are.
Not murder.
I like the point, and I like to exaggerate myself.
At least
but-
murderers kill you, and it's just something.
Wait, so how long did she do in jail or prison?
I think she's still in prison right
no,
now.
the vegan girl.
She did 4 years, and then they went to extradite her to
Yeah.
Germany or Russia.
No, the vegan girl.
The vegan girl did 3 or 6 months at Rikers Island. Not bad. Rikers. But Anna did 4 years, and then she got out, but then she had to go to ICE, and she didn't have the proper papers, so she's still in ICE.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But they're
'cause
doing
I
another
saw
documentary
She
on
did
it.
an interview recently on Call Her Daddy.
Yeah, she's on
And I
Call Her
was-
Daddy, and then she's also
such
supposed
an
to be on The Real Housewives of New Jersey. too.
Really?
Oh wow.
Really?
They said.
Wait, which one? This
Anna, who's a complete con artist.
complete con artist.
But you got to appreciate the hustle. My thing about Anna, it's like, oh my God. It's him with like haters who are good at editing and making videos. It's like, dude, if you would just channel this energy in something original, you would actually have a legit business.
but that's not
with
what-
Anna, it's like, girl, you're obviously savvy and can have the gift of the gab.
Yeah.
If you just channel it to actual
They,
work.
they get off on the juice.
Listen, Brian, no one likes waiting on a paycheck.
Nobody.
Especially when you got bills due,
Correct.
dude. You're stressed out. Thank God there's Chime. Now you
Chime.
can get your paycheck up to 2 days early with a direct deposit.
Wait a minute, 2 days early?
That's right. That's up to 2 more days to save, pay bills, and generally just feel good about your money situation, man.
Is it about so it's just about getting paid early or something?
Dude, it's also an award-winning mobile app, checking account, debit card, optional savings account.
Wait a minute.
We got you, man. So what are you waiting for? Hopefully not your paycheck. Get started with Chime today. Applying for a free account takes less than 2 minutes. Get started at chime.com/fighter. That's chime.com/fighter.
I got 2 minutes, man. Banking services and debt card provided by the Bank Corp Bank or Stride Bank
Yeah, read
NA,
that.
members of FDIC. Early access to the direct deposit funds depends on the payer. It just does.
Get started at chime.com/fighter.
I'm going to start making those disclaimers super interesting. Tell me about Kratom, dude, because I know you take it every day.
I'm
I know
on it
Chin
right
takes
now,
every day.
Daddy. I'm like Denzel Washington from Training Day. I'm drunk right now.
But now you just want the pure leaf, don't you?
Dude, you got to get Kratom. It's a super leaf that comes from deep within the rainforests of Southeast Asia. Farmers have been using Kratom leaves for hundreds of years.
to do? It give you stamina?
energy, reduce pain, all right? Uh-huh. We got you, man. Gain energy, stay focused. Kratom is caffeine free. There's no chemicals. It's all natural. Better mood equals better gains, all right? Super Speciosa is only one ingredient. We're talking about pure Kratom leaf, Daddy. Highest quality, all right? The highest quality. You have 100% satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
And it's certified by third-party labs, I believe, right?
That's
Which
right,
is-
dude.
yeah,
We
and-
got you covered. If you're going to try Kratom, this is the time to do it. And right now, if you want to give Kratom a try, go to Super Speciosa. All right, getsuperleaf.com is the website. It's getsuperleaf.com/fighter. Use the promo code FIGHTER to get 20% off. That's getsuperleaf.com/fighter. Promo code FIGHTER for 20% off.
Getsuperleaf.com/fighter, promo code fighter for 20% off. Juice.
It's like the
I told
rise.
you, my
Yeah.
favorite thing is my buddy's brothers, both his brothers, are doormen in New York City. And they're in the union. So doormen in New York City, all your medical, you make $35 an hour, you're set.
Yeah.
And they were always broke, always broke, always broke. And I was with him and he goes, fucking, I gotta send my brother money. He's fucking always broke. I go, well, they're doormen. He goes, yeah, but they gamble. And I said to him, I go, well, why don't they stop gambling? And he said, they can't. I said, why? He goes, because then they would just be doormen. I was like,
They need
"Fuck,
some
man.
excitement."
They need
Yeah,
the
yeah,
juice. They
yeah.
need the juice.
Building a business or coming with creative materials,
Not
pretty
with people like
fucking
this.
exciting.
Some people
'cause
get
they
some people get a rise out of
they want
that.
to take shortcuts.
Yeah.
The fun is I don't have to do anything, and I make money by being a.
And then once they do it and they keep doing it, they just get like.
But I also think they don't. I don't
house
think
is
there are
nuts.
sociopaths. I think people like this don't care who they destroy. They'll destroy old people. They'll take.
Oh,
their
anybody,
house.
yeah.
They're the worst people on the planet.
the
But
worst.
that guy was like, we could give this baby. He had a baby with his first baby.
Yeah.
And she got pregnant. They had the baby, and he said, he goes, we
give it
can give
salt.
the baby salt, and nobody can tell if it dies.
Bad
she
guy.
goes, holy shit! Oh,
guy.
they'll kill. They're
I wonder if there's a common trait in the people that are getting scammed. Like if they all have like a common trait about them, to where they're just
They see
those
the
type of
best
people.
in people. Like Brian gets scammed right now. How have you not been scammed? I mean, you had that Prius stolen.
No,
I've been scammed a couple
he's
times,
smarter
but
than that.
actually,
No.
you know what it is? I always like.
You won't.
I think I'm pretty good at scumbags. Like I can be like, you're a piece of shit. But I see the best in people.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
think
problem.
these people do too.
There's nothing wrong with seeing the best of people, but I don't think someone's going to scam you.
If somebody tells me,
he's
let me
getting
tell you
scammed.
something right now. If somebody goes, I was a Navy SEAL, or they go, I work.
You got
with Black
follow-up
Ops,"
questions.
I got follow-up questions, and I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. The one thing I'm really good at, maybe better than anybody, is you can walk across the street in front of my car.
Yeah.
And I know your whole fucking life. I can see how you dress, how you walk.
Yeah.
I study people real well. So that's the only thing I have going for me, where I can see, like, if you say something, I can look at you and I can usually tell, I don't think so.
Wait, so why do you say that? Has he been scammed before? or
No,
something?
he just means I see the best in people.
Oh,
So
got it,
I have
got it,
I've
yeah.
had some idiots in my life.
Yeah, and you think that's like the common trait in those people that are the ones that get scammed?
100%.
They just see
But
the best.
but also that guy, who was on Bad Vegan, he was just so full of shit. Like even her dad, he went met him for dinner, and he goes, "What do you do?" He goes, Blackwater Ops. Can't really talk about it.
Black Ops,
Dude,
yeah.
you tell my dad that? He'd be like, "Wait, what? No, bitch. When give me some like what's your background?
Yeah.
What missions have you been on? What are you talking about?" And then what he did is he pretended that she was talking to another guy who was like working also for the military to support his
almost
ideas.
kind of catfishing.
Yeah, he was,
Okay.
and she thought it was a different guy. It was him the whole time. And then he also made her give her all her passwords and emails and stuff. So he would email people pretending to be her, like don't call me right now. I'm dealing with a lot, because they would check in on him, and be like, hey, what the fuck's this guy
So
doing?
is this pretty much karma for her being a piece of shit? Because you said
Yeah.
she's a bad person.
Yeah.
So let me give you. So here's a good example. You'd like this. So Sam Sheridan, our boy, Patty's husband.
Yeah.
So he was writing a book, and I went to work out with this guy who he was going to put in his book, and the guy said that he has PhD in physical therapy or physical whatever it was, and then he also was a professional fighter. So Sam says, I was there, and Sam goes, who was your first fight? Who was your first professional fight? And the guy goes, my first professional fight.
You would know right away.
He goes, let me think. I can't remember.
Oh God.
And Sam, we both were like, oh, he's a liar.
Yeah, complete liar.
He's
Really?
a fucking
You're
liar.
never gonna forget your first fight.
And I go, what was your happy place? Wrestling? And he goes, pretty much everything. And I go, yeah.
no. Just general.
And then he went like
General.
that. He went like that and went like that to Sam. He went
Hell yeah.
like that and went boom. And I go, this guy's a fucking liar. And
fraud.
then we said, now I got to start digging. And I go, where'd you get your PhD and where'd you get your PhD in? He goes, well, I got started out in Russia with, I'm like, where'd you get your PhD? Hey, answer the fucking question.
It's pretty black
I
and
don't
white,
want a
Daddy.
geography lesson.
Yeah.
There's some con on it.
Yeah, as soon as you just
But
hit
it's
them with
not
some
that-
follow-up questions.
Well, but it's not that hard to figure out.
Especially with the internet
Somebody's-
these days.
Yeah.
It's too
well,
easy.
it's like you said. Like we'll meet people who said I was a pro fighter, or I was a pro boxer, and Brennan goes, where?
I'm Share Dog.
And all of a sudden it's like-
Wikipedia.
it's
well,
so
no,
funny that people just want to say
Well,
that.
Brian used to have this friend. He goes, "Yeah, I fought Vanderlei in Czech Congo, but it was on a beach."
What?
Excuse me? Oh no, I'll look it up. What organization was it? Oh no, it was like this outdoor. Okay,
Cool.
okay, I'm out. Check please. Oh, you like this? Check please.
So you get people still that try to like impress you in a way like, oh yeah, man, hey, I used
People
to.
in general.
Not really
People in
anymore.
general.
Not really anymore.
No, because the internet's like, excuse me.
Yeah.
You remember your friend was like, "Yeah, I wrestled at ASU." I'm like, "Oh my head coach, my wrestling coach in Orange County was on the team. How old are you?" "Oh, he's that age." I asked him, he goes, "No, never heard of that guy." He goes, "Wait, he wasn't on the team?" "No, I guess you should just come to practice." He goes, "Well, we would never let in just a random guy into practice."
That's not how it
And
works.
that's what he said. He goes, "The NCAA, that'd be cheating. The NCAA wouldn't let us do that."
See, there are little things.
Yeah, I did it too. You guys, listen. I said I ran a 4.3.
See, but I
But
don't think that's your fault. I think it's your coach's fault. He might, and he's just bad with the clock.
I know. Yeah.
Very different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't
yeah.
mean to. He legit thought.
But also at the same time, I didn't know.
Yeah, he
Has
didn't.
this,
What a 4.3
has this
looked like.
combine been the fastest ever? Is it, or is I'm just
This
looking
recent
at-
one?
you had
I
these-
mean, some guys did, but
The 300-pound guy.
Yeah,
that ran a
300-pound
four-
guy?
I mean, then you had another dude who ran a 4.22. and I mean,
nutsos.
yeah. And then my question is that almost like gaming the system in terms of like working with track coaches and being very specific about
I
it?
think people are getting more athletic, bigger.
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
They're probably, come from a football athletic background. More, their uncle or dad was in the NFL,
Yeah.
so it's just genetics.
Just a genetic-
Guys
Because there's
are
a special,
bigger,
there's
faster,
technique to running that 40.
Oh yeah, it's all
Yeah, but-
technique. Yeah,
but
Those
it's
guys
also-
train forever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you mix that with talent. It's a nightmare.
Explosiveness.
Nightmare.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing.
I'm almost finished with Pam and Tommy too.
Yeah. Did you like it so far?
Yeah, it's great. Have you seen that on Hulu?
Good. Worth
Oh,
it?
dude, it's so good.
Really?
Our boy Adam Ray's in it. He plays Jay Leno.
Yeah.
He's
He
really
does a
good.
good
in it.
job. Yeah,
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was assuming.
Adam's a good actor.
he's really good in it. Yeah,
Oh, I saw a horror movie, X, that I think you'd really like.
on Netflix.
No, it's in theaters. So I guess you gotta
X?
wait, but it's a good slasher film. Yeah, it's about a bunch of people trying to make a porno in the 70s and they get killed.
Ooh, I'm
It's
in.
good.
Okay.
Kid Cudi's in it. You see a shadow of his dick.
Ooh,
It's hilarious.
big dick.
It's hilarious. I think it's a prosthetic, but still.
Yeah, Pam and Tom, I'm almost done with it. It's fucking well done. It makes you feel like you're in the 90s. Because now that little girl's a great actor. She
Yeah,
was
Jen
in,
Ortega?
Yeah, she was in
Yes, she is.
You?
Sicario.
I worked with her.
She was in Sicario.
I fucking worked with her.
She's also in Richie Rich on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, she's
my
a good
son
actress.
watches it.
I read where I work with her on.
But yeah, she's great.
great.
But Pam and Tommy, what's interesting about that is so the story is, and Seth Rogen plays the guy. There's these guys working on Tommy Lee's house doing construction. Tommy didn't like what they're doing. He's like, get the fuck out of here. But owed him like, $90,000. He's like, fuck you. I'm not paying you. So he fucked him over. So the guy who
Tommy did?
Yeah. So the guy that played, this is all true story. The guy that actually plays Seth Rogen broke in the house later, stole his safe. And just because he knew there was cash and watches and jewelry in there. And the sex tape, he didn't mean to steal the sex tape, but it was in there.
Shit.
He's like, yeah, let's see what this is, and puts it in. He's like, oh, it's a sex tape. Then he sells it. But this is in the 90s, and the internet just got
I
started.
remember
So they put it out there. So it was the first internet
95, 96.
viral video or whatever. But remember at the time, there was no laws or no one thought about doing this. There was no way to prevent it from happening. Couldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So they sued, but still, there's not much you can do. Now the laws around are insane.
Oh, yeah.
If I send Kat a dick pic, she blasts on her social media. You're fucked, Kat.
Yeah, it's
in
revenge
big trouble.
porn.
Big trouble.
Oh,
Revenge
you could sue
porn.
her.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, what?
Really? Wow.
Prison time. They've really
Yeah.
laid down the
But
hand.
back then,
That's good.
Yeah, back then did he make a fortune?
No.
He made some money, but nowhere near.
Well,
as
the guys
much
who
as-
then resold.
Tommy Lee went to the Hells Angels, and they were trying to go after him. Yeah, Tommy Lee, because he's in with the Hells Angels, went to them, was like, "Hey, this guy did this." They showed up at his house and his place of work. It was a nightmare for him. Nightmare.
okay.
I don't know what he thought was going to happen.
Yeah,
What the fuck do you think was going to happen?
Yeah, he stole his fucking.
Yeah, it's bad.
What? Wow. Why did he fuck them over when he was doing work? Probably guys probably.
He just thought they were doing
Shit
bad
work,
work, and
yeah.
he was Tommy's difficult to work with. He was like, "I want this," and they're like, "Well, he said this." He's like, "Well, I want this," and they were doing something, and Tommy was just having a bad day. He's like, "Man, I'm gonna hire somebody else. Get the fuck out of here." He's like, "We owe us like $90,000 for this other work." He's like, "Nah, you didn't finish it. I'm not paying you." And then he came back to get his tools. Tommy pulled a shotgun on him and was like, "Get the fuck out of my house." He's like, "All right, dude," and then he broke in and stole a safe.
I respect that. Fuck that. I mean, 90 grand.
Releasing the sex tape, pretty cornball move to do.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That's fucked up.
I knew a girl from cheer. This was years ago. She cheered in college, and I think it was like a revenge thing. Her boyfriend, they broke up. I think it was a bad breakup.
Yeah.
And he had released pics online. She lost everything. This was before they made this
Now
law.
there's
Literally
rules
lost
against it.
Well,
Yeah.
everything.
I know a guy who sent.
And it was just pics that was obviously between them and their relationship, but it got released, and she literally lost.
that revenge porn stuff, and it's easy
everything.
to track. And now there's ways to go about finding who
Had to
originally
quit the
released
team.
it.
My
Like,
friend's
all this
sister.
stuff.
My friend's sister was dating a guy, and then they had a really bad breakup. And he sent a picture of her sucking his dick, a close up of her with
the big
start-
dick in
bad
her.
thing.
Yeah, it's tough to go
And-
after though.
And it's no, because I know because he just sent it.
Nowadays,
my
yeah.
friend said he goes, she had the picture was her like that,
like sticking through a.
like that. She was kind of smiling. She was
Having a
going
good time?
like that, and it's just like
Jesus
And he
Christ.
was like, dude, and who knows where I heard it.
Yeah.
But I
But
know
you
I
heard it.
I said a friend. I said all that.
Yeah.
Don't remember any of
You
it.
say friend all the time.
Yeah.
You have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most
Don't know
friends.
about that story I just told, but I know it happened.
Yeah.
And you know what? Happened somewhere.
Guarantee
It
it.
probably did happen. He has a lot of
somewhere.
friends.
And there's not much
Someone
because you
told
can't
the
really
story.
go after for revenge porn because they didn't post it to the.
Well, that's the
online.
way you get somebody back. You send it to the family. It's like, you know.
And then the family got to see.
They were catfishing people for a while where a girl would, some hot girl would flirt with some guy, and then he'd be like, yeah, and sending pictures, you know, kind of a fantasy thing. And then she'd go, got ya. And then she'd just take screenshots and say, now here's your son and your daughter's profile on Instagram. Here's your wife's profile. I need 200 grand or they're going to get this thread.
I think you can go after him for that too. That'd
Well,
be
that's called
blackmail.
extortion.
And blackmail.
Yes, here's the
Yeah.
problem. If they're in another country,
Different
can't.
rules. Yeah.
Different world.
and that happens
In
a lot.
America, you go after it, but
Yeah.
yeah, if they're in like Russia or something,
Yeah,
be
it's not
tough
a good
to track
situation.
down.
Yeah. That shit happens all the time.
What do you got, Chin? Is it not? Is it hot in here? I had a
little
sweatshirt
so
on.
hot, dude.
Have we emailed Dean?
Kyle said he emailed him. He's waiting on a response. Or they said that they're going to send someone over.
Yeah, I'm
Jesus
sweating.
Christ.
Yeah, not sure when though.
It's 100 degrees today, man.
Yeah, not great.
I
Hopefully
wouldn't
for Fight
expect you to wear
Companion.
those jeans.
Light colored?
Are those happening with the pockets on the side?
Yeah.
Are those trendy?
Oh yeah.
I like that. Are those
They
happening?
always come back. Those were around
Little
the
pocket?
80s too.
Summer vibes, man. Light
Yeah,
down.
those
Dark's
exact things
not
were around
in when
the
it's
80s.
100 degrees out.
Yeah, no, too hot.
Yeah.
Thigh pockets.
Oh, you were influenced by Dexter today.
Why do you say that?
He wears the green top like that. every
does?
day. Yeah.
These
He
are my-
murders people in the green top.
So True Classic like sends me stuff and I just want green, but it's always this green. I want the
you want like a dark?
yeah, I
like,
want like
dark
the-
green.
Yeah,
A green that like
Yeah.
pops more.
not the Kermit the
and I
Frog
want the
green?
blue and I want the summer.
You just keep
colors.
sending the green.
I want summer colors.
Tell
Come
him
on.
it, dude.
I know.
A little yellow, a little tangerine.
Yeah, yeah. Get
Teal.
me. Yeah,
A little pink.
yeah. With my new straight teeth, these are coming off, dude.
How long? Wait, you got 2 months left?
I got about a month. No, I got 80 days.
And we can't wait.
Yeah, me
About
neither.
2.5 months.
We cannot wait.
22 hours a day. You gotta work.
What do you got?
Hey,
Are you gonna do this?
Absolutely
hey,
not.
what's up with that? Can you slide me a pair or what?
I don't know, dude.
You know what, guy?
I'll ask him.
You know what, guy?
My
Size
buddy
12?
did send
I
me.
like those. Those are Vans.
Yep, some Vannies.
Are they comfy comps?
The other kind.
I like
Do
that.
you
I like
wear
to actually like
insoles,
that
or
colorway.
You don't need them anymore.
No, I don't need them anymore.
Yeah, my foot's 100% now. I'm glad.
That's good.
Can you show the shoes to the camera real quick so
sure.
you can see it?
My Danny
There you
Ricardo's.
go. Thank you. Cool.
Look, winter is supposed to be hibernation time, okay? I'll tell you, but a lot of people stay in more than usual, but that doesn't mean that you're not busy or that you don't want to spend all your time in the kitchen, okay? But here's the thing. Sometimes you don't have to meal plan or prep, and you can still
You don't
eat
want
well,
to, dude. You want to
okay?
eat well, and that's where Factor comes into play. They
Yes.
make it easy for me to eat clean 24/7 with fresh, never frozen, prepared meals that are so delicious you wouldn't believe they're actually good for
Well, they're
you.
chef crafted meals, so, and they send them to your doorstep. It eliminates the hassle of grocery shopping, meal prep.
No cleanup.
all that. No cleanup.
Dishes not up in here.
No.
It's ready to eat in just 2 minutes. That's faster than ordering. Waiting
Well, they've
30
got
minutes.
registered dietitians and expert chefs that work hand in hand to create meals with nutritious ingredients.
Dude, I
More
got
than
29 meal options
29.
for your ass
Wow.
every week. Dude, if you're not using Onnit, you ain't shit.
scientific research.
Go to onnit.com/fighter to
Stick
get
with-
kick ass.
Yeah.
Kettlebells. We got streaming fitness programs you do from your freaking phone. You got
Yep.
no excuses. Battle ropes, sandbags, steel club maces.
Improv. Then I got Port Charlotte.
But you're not going to have your
Masonic
braces
Comedy
on?
Theater. Messages.
I'll be at the Tough Mudder this Saturday. Thick Mudder is at 10:30 a.m. Can still sign up if you want. We have over 470 thickies running with me and Mark Harley. It's 10:30 a.m. start time, 15K and 5K. We'll see if my hammies hold up. And then next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm at Stand Up Live in Phoenix, Arizona. Then Austin, Texas, April 22nd to 23rd. That will be for the Moon Tower Comedy Festival at the New Cap Cities. I'm cracking the seal, the cherry there at the
Love
New Cap
it.
Cities in
Cap
Austin,
Cities.
Texas.
Great time.
And then April 28th, my special drops only on Thick Boy YouTube. I can't wait.
All right, first one.
All right.
This is a little update on the Elon Musk poll on Twitter asking if he thinks Twitter is a good place for free speech. He actually ended up buying 9.2% of the Twitter stocks, which makes him the largest single stockholder in Twitter. So I don't know what that necessarily means for decision making, but he owns a very large chunk of Twitter now.
Unless he's on the board, right? I don't know.
I believe he is.
9.2%?
Yeah, which is the largest
becoming a
amount
board
a
member.
single individual owns.
Okay.
Yes, there's announced Elon is becoming a board member. Interesting.
Which should be awesome,
Yeah.
right?
I think
Yeah.
so. I'm a fan.
Yeah, me too.
More free speech.
Boss move by him. That could have been
Boss
cheap.
fucking
Could have been cheap. I mean,
He's got the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like us buying a Snickers bar.
This
Oh,
is a
God.
disturbing one. A
Oh, my
rapper
God.
recently died from gun violence, and his family decided that they wanted to hold a celebration for him by throwing a party at a nightclub in D.C. What they failed to tell the nightclub is that they were going to take his corpse and have it in the club while everyone was partying. So there's a video of his corpse. We're assuming that it's been embalmed. I believe that's the term. And they just have him posted up at the club while everyone's partying. And people didn't know until they were at the
People
party.
and the
like,
and the venue was like,
yeah, the
what
venue did
fuck?
not know.
Let me see, Chin.
Yeah, how did
very
you just sneak that in there?
So this is the rapper's corpse.
That shit is dope. That shit is
Dope?
sick. Dude, put
he
me up
didn't
in
look-
the club like that.
Wow, that's tough.
Just all partying.
That's real
Dude, that
Hey, if that's what he wanted,
I don't think he had a choice.
tough. Yeah. I
He
don't
didn't
either.
have it.
Like that kid's all, what in the fuck?
All that
People are like, what the fuck? It is very strange.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
so
think
fucking
people
strange.
who were coming to the celebration knew that was going to happen until they showed up and was like, wait, that looks a little
He
too
looks
real.
terrifying.
That's a
It's
fucking
terrifying.
bummer, man.
Skinny legs.
yeah.
Yeah, he's dead right there.
Yeah, he did. All
That
right.
is insane.
Oh, God.
All right, well.
Did they take the body off stage? All right, everybody, thanks for coming. Just drag the body
Yeah.
out.
What do you,
So,
what do you
Dolly,
do? Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
I think I told you that story about Jimmy's buddy. The guys, his daughter's fighting with the boyfriend. Father comes outside. The boyfriend says not to get involved. Father's longshoreman beats the fuck out of the boyfriend, kills the boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
Boyfriend starts fighting, kills him, calls his buddy Bozo. Bozo was a knuckle breaker on the docks. He had the longest tongue in the world. Jimmy said that his tongue would come past his fucking chin like that. Like he'd put stick his tongue out and you'd go, oh, Jesus, like what the fuck, you know?
Shitty talent. Yeah.
Giant guy, shitty talent.
Unless you're
His
a
name is
gay man.
Bozo.
Unless you're a gay man.
His name is Bozo. He's a giant man who was a knuckle breaker. So they tie him to a gurney, they tie him to a dolly, and this is how brilliant they are. They're like, well, it's 2 a.m, 3 a.m. They roll him to the gas station, and they just drop him there, like, and they just leave it there. And fucking see you later. Cool. Well, the next morning, the cops, they go, hi, did you roll a body? They're like, no. And they go, well, our dogs took you right here.
Oh,
And the
wow.
reason our dogs took you right here is because, like in the Weekend at Bernie's, his fucking hand had slipped out and it dragged along the fucking ground. And
wow.
dogs, I don't know if you know this, have very good noses.
Yeah.
And the dog was just like,
Right to
all
the
the way,
crib.
yeah. And they went away for a while.
Where'd you hear that story?
My buddy Jimmy Burke.
Okay, there we go.
That's a real story.
Bozo did life, probably.
Yeah.
Bozo didn't do life. Bozo
Oh, no,
did
he would
about
do, he's an
4
accomplice
years.
to murder.
Yeah, he was.
The
he
dad
helped-
probably went away for a little bit.
Yeah.
He went away for 11 years or 9 years. Dad went away for 9
Less
for
than I thought.
involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah.
And then his Bozo went away for like 18 months for
Yeah.
helping and abetting.
This guy worked the docks?
Yeah,
I thought you said he was going to like dump it in the water or something.
Yeah,
No,
that'd
that'd
make
be-
more sense.
that would make sense. Right?
Yeah. And not a gas station.
Yeah, you ever hear like Sammy the Bull Gravano talking about working with the Westies, and the Westies were the Irish gang on the Upper West Side, and they would do shit for the Gambino family. Like they would kill people and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
the problem was they would be so drunk and high, and so they'd be
fuck
like,
it up.
they're like, listen, rough them up a little bit to send a message. What do? They shoot him in the ass 6 times, cut his head off, put his head in the TV.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, his head's in the TV. We said to smack him around.
Just wild bull.
You shot him in the ass and put his head in the. You cut his head off and put it in the. What the fuck are you doing? Oh no, yeah, yeah. Hilarious.
All right. Next one.
T.I. was at a comedy show where I guess he was going to perform, and the host had made a joke about the sexual assault allegations with T.I. and his wife.
Yes.
There is video of T.I. going off on the host.
Let me see it.
Yeah.
This one here, okay.
Yeah.
You come in with that turtleneck?
Fucking evidence because there was no fucking crime.
He took the mic from her?
I think she has a mic as well.
Oh, you gotta fucking eye. You know, shut the fuck up for a second. Hey, listen. No. As many times as you talk on that shit, nigga, I'm gonna check your motherfucking ass as long as it takes. Nigga, when you stop talking about it, when you stop playing with me and mine, I'ma stop saying something. Nigga, ain't no motherfucking case, ain't never been no motherfucking case, cause I ain't did nothing wrong, and my wife ain't did nothing wrong. And if you keep on playing with me, nigga, I'm gonna motherfucking continue to confront you publicly, verbally.
Get in the stand.
Happy Abort Day. We've never had a forum on crime. T.I.'s innocent. I truly believe it. Get up for him. There is no charge. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Don't play with me about that. I haven't cut his Hey. Don't play with me about that. I'm not.
They cut his mic?
I am. I'm not playing with you. See, now you're getting misunderstood. This is not a rap battle. This is not that. This is a motherfucking comedy show.
Yeah, stand-up's going real well for him.
Oh, there you go. Bring it in. He's cool.
No, you're not gonna tell me to shut the fuck up. It's my shit. This is my shit.
Just trying to push him off.
Clear. This is my. No way.
Now she's mad.
They start playing one of his hits. He starts.
They cut his mic off. Well, this looks like a shit show.
Yeah.
That's
Does it go
where it
further?
turns into a
If
shit.
you're at a show, you'd be like, yeah, this sucks.
Did you see? He ran the light 20 minutes at the store.
Fuck.
And
just keep putting him up, huh?
Yeah, the guy. Someone came and tapped him like, "Hey, you
gotta get off, man.
Yeah, you gotta get off.
This ain't going well.
Yeah, because they. I guess they were lighting him a lot, and I just think he didn't know.
I think
whatever.
he knows.
You think he knows?
100%.
I mean, fair. But
I can't believe they keep
I guess
posting.
yeah, but he had to go. It's in the belly. It was in the belly room, and he had to go behind like basically the black curtain.
Yeah.
To like, because he didn't want to like go up on stage and tap him, so he tried to do it kindly.
You see
it was
his
just
hand
like, yeah, his hand touched him. He goes, hey man, you you ran like 20 minutes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
the best way to get into stand-up.
Yeah.
But just pissing off all the comics running the light.
Is his music thing? He's not doing as much of it anymore. Or?
I don't know if he's dropped anything, but I mean, and within recent, I'm not too sure.
He's like
I
a
listened
big
to a lot
deal.
of his older stuff, but I don't know if he's dropped anything as far as recent.
I don't think so.
We got the fucking Fight Companion this Saturday.
That's right, Daddy.
Do you have who's the fucking lineup we got? I'm just excited about that Gilbert Burns Chimaev thing.
Hamzat.
I just want to see. I just want to see.
He
what
hasn't
he's
dropped
about.
music in a hot fucking second.
No, I don't think.
though.
Yeah.
Nah, it's been a while.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So,
24 million
oh no.
views.
Oh, he might have. I think. Oh, so it looks like he's got an album that just dropped.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago is the most recent.
9 months ago.
Yeah,
Okay, he's still doing music.
Yeah, he's still
10 months ago, 9 months ago.
Yeah, he got some bangers.
Rubber Band Man.
Yeah, Rubber Band Man.
yeah.
Whatever you like.
Yeah.
What you know about that?
Old
What you
school.
know about that?
What else you got, Jen?
All right. Here we go.
The world's biggest darknet marketplace was recently taken down, and authorities were able to seize 25 million in Bitcoin.
Damn.
It was the German, I guess it's their equivalent of like the FBI, and the U.S. federal law enforcement actually took place in taking this down.
Was it like the Silk Road? type
Yeah,
of
very
dark web?
similar.
Like drugs and
17 million
murder
customer
for hire and
accounts.
shit.
Whoa.
19,000 registered sellers.
Crypto was also
And it was estimated that the
Shit.
dark net this particular website saw $1.34 billion.
To say what
in
they're
sales.
selling, keep going down.
Drugs and
Forged
and
documents. I'm sure it's anything you could get on the dark web.
Yeah.
They sell.
But
Damn.
the dark web's still popping in America, yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. It's weird they don't take that down. I guess they can.
it's really hard.
Yeah, I don't think they can. At least not now.
But I think that there are plenty of people on the dark web monitoring it. But you can buy drugs, you can buy all kinds of stuff. It's the kiddie porn stuff that they need to crack down on.
Disgusting.
That's what they have to crack down on.
What then happens with the Bitcoin that's seized usually and stuff like that?
I don't really know. I know now with blockchain, it's easier to track where the Bitcoin is, right? So they can find your address. I don't. But
You might just
Hey,
give
dude,
it back.
where's my millions of dollars for our Toad NFTs?
okay, I'm glad you asked that.
Remember that scam?
glad
Oh,
you
I remember when I got scammed. hey, bad vegan.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. What was that?
Remember your hustle to get all our friends involved?
No, I didn't say
I
that.
went,
No,
"Nah, I don't think so."
No, I did very purposely. I said I was very aware of that. I go, this looks like I can get a lot of people involved and use.
Hey, you bought quite a few.
I bought it. I lost money. Nobody else did. I lost fucking.
So you
money.
got
I bought
scammed.
you some. I didn't get scammed.
You took a chance.
Yeah, I took a chance because I thought I wanted
his
to.
his friends told him one thing.
My
and then-
friend got kind of taken too. He put a lot of money into it, and what happens is they release too many of them. It would have been great if they released.
So the value is
yeah. So that was the problem. But I was very
fair.
purposeful about. I didn't want to get because what a lot of motherfuckers are doing is they get
Pump
a group
and
of
dump.
people pump and dump. That's something that I think is fucking immoral, unethical, and shitty.
Wait, was
So what they do is they go, oh, hey guys, like, so I could have gotten all the comics together to start talking about frogs or toads, okay? Now
Jack it up.
everybody,
Yes.
now all
Sell.
the fans buy toads who listen to podcasts. Now all the fans buy toads, now the price goes up, and then we all sell our toads. And that's called being an asshole,
Yeah.
dishonest, and being essentially criminal, in my opinion.
Basically, Nancy Pelosi.
Soldier Boy
Yeah.
got
Nancy
Yeah,
Pelosi.
quite a
for it.
few
Yeah.
artists.
So now
and,
what's
It's easy. It's
Yeah.
easy to get caught up in it.
So now what the government's trying to do is get banks to create these enclosed ecosystems. So they issue a bank will issue or a accredited lender will issue a coin. Now you buy that coin. The bank that sells you the coin takes that money and they put it into a nonprofit. So a nonprofit gets money. They get a low interest loan. Now with that low interest loan,
I'm out.
the money that they pay back buys more coins, so the coin
out.
goes up in value. The government's trying to get that going because that becomes an enclosed ecosystem. When they do that, that's a different story because the
Fair.
money's being used for fucking nonprofit and used for charity. Okay, but right now these NFTs and all this shit, get outta here.
My spidey senses
Bullshit.
go off.
Yes,
When
we
you're
both
talking about
were that way. We started laughing. I go, I can't believe I'm talking about toads. I go, I'm going to buy
you
you a
stayed
bunch.
on me
I go, I'm going to
about
buy you
it.
a bunch, and let's see what happens. We tried it.
I don't know if this is one of the articles, but there was something about. I think I saw this morning about the head of BLM had bought like.
a $6 million
crib.
house. in
She's not the
LA.
head of it anymore for that reason.
Yeah.
She took all the profits and bought multiple properties all over.
Yeah.
And she bought it in 2020, so it's
Yeah, like the
happened
height
for
of
a
it.
while.
Oh, the height of it.
The
So she
height.
was getting.
She's
like,
out. That
all
whole
the-
thing's they eat their own.
So what happens to her off that? Nothing.
People, I mean, just the whole movement's fucked. You realize it's just a hustle. She's basically Brian trying to sell me Toad NFT.
I think
But she
you and
was
I-
selling like black stuff.
I think if you sold like an NFT of the first
So
fighter, that would be worth.
Oh, the head of.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She purchased 4 high-end homes for $3.2 million each. $6 million in cash.
Yeah, that's
That's like 12
that's a
million.
little illegal.
That's very.
That's her,
Nothing
though.
happens to her.
I remember this article from
Nobody wants to touch
before.
it.
I remember it from way
No, I
before.
think the government's like, yeah, we don't want to touch this one.
She's she's I believe a avowed trained Marxist. She talks about being a Marxist.
Yeah, she
And-
wants
and
dads
she-
out of the household.
There are a lot of things that she's
There
kind
you
of.
go.
She's probably not.
There you go.
Alicia Garza and other BLM members purchased the home in October.
Oh, it wasn't just
2020.
her?
Yeah.
She,
Yeah, he just.
It was like, hey, dog, let's capitalize on this shit.
People get like
Yeah.
when they have more power, more money.
Yeah, well, yeah,
some
exactly.
people get
But
corrupt.
But also, like,
listen, these people are crooks. No, first of
yeah.
all, they're not
Yeah.
trying to make a change in the black movement. these people saw an opportunity to make money and capitalize on it, take advantage of this entire movement. They're complete.
That's very
narcissists.
possible too. Yeah.
What else you got? Been doing this too long. It's so hot in here.
I know. Hot and
Alrighty.
I don't watch basketball, but I'm sure you guys do. Brendan, I'm sure you
I
do.
do.
dude.
You guys do. So the Lakers were eliminated before they could even go into playoff contention, right?
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was funny because people are making fun of the Lakers because they had like the oldest lineup in the league. And they posted a picture like before the season of their lineup. And people were like, oh, the golden girls of the NBA. And LeBron's like, we'll see who's laughing when the playoffs come. You know? It's just. you
It's
know, they were awesome.
crazy.
Yeah. And then they have the big Russell Westbrook contract, which fucks them over. Like, they're in a bit of trouble, man.
Russell Westbrook. What's
Oh,
about the
huge
contract?
contract.
He has a huge, like,
with
max.
the Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way that the NBA works, like,
Because he got it
you
in
gotta eat that
OKC.
contract, so you gotta if he gets
Is he
traded,
not
they take
playing
on
well, or what's going
no,
on?
no. Had a really rough year. I'm a fan of him too, but rough year.
Yeah. Yeah, they played the Suns last night.
Yeah, the Suns are who eliminated him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suns are good with Booker.
Number one in the West.
All right.
Saeed.
This is pretty disturbing. I can only go off of what I see in the video here.
Okay.
But so there's this he happens to be a black hotel clerk in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And I guess this white dude who happens to be a race car driver, he tried to come in before and get a room, but apparently he was really drunk and somehow he attacked the clerk or the hotel, the front desk guy. And then the police escorted him back home or to a friend's house. And then he came back and attacked the dude again, the black dude again. So here's the video on it.
Really good fight.
I mean, look at this. It's very infuriating
Is this
watching
the
this.
first one?
No, this is the second one when he
Okay,
came
comes
back.
Why are they making it a black-white thing?
Oh, here he comes
Because
back.
he happens to be black and happens to be white. It's not. I don't know if it's a black
Oh, he
white
came
thing.
in-
There could be just two people that just.
Well, at least the
The black guy's kind of whooping his ass.
Yeah, and he. By the way, he was attacked.
He's
Oh,
also
nice.
drunk.
nice.
The white dude rushed him.
Good.
All right, so he's
Oh,
doing
the
this.
black guy's beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, so
you go.
eventually he holds him down, and this guy helps out or tries to help out.
When you say race car driver, what are we talking about here? Not like NASCAR.
I
You don't
he's
look
just
like he's a race car
All
driver.
it says is race car driver.
By, by
big.
the race car driver, is that code for huge asshole?
Yeah.
So the white dude, he's actually saying, "I can't breathe," or let me. He goes like, "No, screw you, blah
Fine.
blah."
If you're
What, 'cause
talking, you're breathing, son.
Yeah.
If you're talking, you breathe.
Well, I don't know, bro.
Is that right, Brendan? Come on, dude.
So the black dude, he's like. By the way, I should just say his name. Instead of saying just the black
Yeah, Chin.
I know. Dude.
Why are we making it a
Rashal?
black-white thing,
I think
though?
Raymond Rashal. He was saying like, help, bring,
But
call
was
the cops
was the
or
white
whatever.
guy saying racial things? I don't think so. I think this
They
is
accuse him. So in the report it says that he was saying some racial slurs. Yeah, but either way, he rushed the Rashal.
Still, yeah, Russian.
He's
Yeah.
in trouble.
No, well, check this out. This is where it gets crazy.
I know what you're. I've
Yeah.
seen this. Yeah.
So here's the cops. The cops finally come. Hold on, wait. So you'll see here. In this video, they fast forward it. The cops come. Look what happens here.
they get the black guy.
Yeah.
The cops
Oh.
pushing the black dude.
Oh,
Rashal.
trying to get off.
And look, he's not pushing back,
wow.
right? He's still pushing him.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's like, dude, I'm the.
Why are they
Yeah.
arresting him and not
So
the other
eventually,
guy?
they ended
Cops
up
aren't very
arresting.
good.
They ended up arresting
black guy?
Rashal. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Well,
that's
I
not-
saw this.
And here's
be
the
making money.
Here's the body cam here too.
Shaw will make some
Police
money.
body camera video reveals a shocking new angle of a hotel brawl in Florida. The video
He's like, I was sitting there. The guy rushed me.
police department shows officers yelling and pushing
that cop so
a hotel
aggressive?
employee
I don't know.
before
Because they're
arresting
not-
Bro, he gets
they're not-
arrested.
because they're not
Yeah,
that
he gets
smart.
arrested.
Raymond
Well, I would
Rashal
say
was the
they're
one
not
to
that
call
smart.
the
He's
police
not
in the
that
first place. Previously released
No,
surveillance
I mean
footage
the
of
cops.
the
I mean
incident
that cop in
Yeah.
particular.
I
Yeah.
said they're not.
No, I don't mean the cops. I don't mean.
So he was taken to jail, but he was released, and then the prosecution dropped all charges on Rashal, of course. And there's an investigation that's going on. But when you look at this video, it's so infuriating because
And they give the white guy a ride home.
Yeah,
Jesus
the first time, like
The first time
Yeah,
he
the
got a
first
ride
time.
home.
That'd be what's it called? Bias.
The same Fort Lauderdale that just last month fired its 24-year-old veteran police because 6 of 15 promotions he made were people of color, discriminating against white people.
I don't know. It's just it's infuriating watching that.
Well, at least the black guy didn't get beat up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he held his own.
Or
He's
shot.
good.
Or tased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Like,
from the
meaning,
cops,
like,
you mean?
yeah.
Walked out like
But I
But the
mean,
pushing was like, come on, dude.
It's
what are
good.
you
That's
doing?
why a good thing you have video.
Yeah,
Before we had
exactly.
video, that guy would have been in jail right now.
Yeah, that was terrible. All right, so we're tired of Will Smith stuff, but just a real quick
I'm not.
thing on as far as his resignation
I'm
from
so
the
sick of
Academy.
it. I don't care.
All it is, so he can still get a Best Actor award for his, King Richard thing. He can always get invited to the future Academy Award ceremonies. He can
Doesn't
still be
vote.
nominated.
Can't vote.
But he just can't vote, which is so lame.
Dude, so when people are like, take his
man.
Oscar, you know, even fucking Harvey Weinstein won an Oscar. They didn't take it from him. You know the guy, what's his name, raped a young fucking
Yeah,
girl,
Polanski.
and they didn't take his Oscar.
Yeah.
They're not taking his Oscar.
No.
It's so stupid.
So he doesn't. He's
But the
not
resignation is
voting?
so lame.
Oh, what a sacrifice!
I know.
What
You
is
can't vote.
taking the Oscar going to do?
The sacrifice,
I
they're
know.
never going to do that. They've only taken it once. It was like 1960, and they fucked up because the movie that won actually was past the date where they could apply, and they realized it after the fact and took the award because
No.
they couldn't give them the award because they weren't in the time frame. That's the only time they've taken away.
okay.
Why that? I know that. I have no idea. But also, Will Smith is suffering now because like Netflix, who has a big deal,
Oh,
with
Cat,
it,
yeah.
they pulled
we
all
were
the
talking about
projects.
this.
Damn.
They're not doing the bio.
They're giving him a timeout, right?
It's gonna last 6 months. if
Yeah, I don't
that.
think it'll
3
last
months.
long.
I'm so sick of talking
I'm
about
amazed. that
Again,
they-
it's $1 billion.
But I'm
slapped
amazed they
another
pulled
billion.
it. I'm amazed that they actually
Yeah.
sanctioned it.
I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, I don't
Chris
know.
Rock seems fine.
Yeah, his projects are all kind of, all of them are put on hold, which is I'm surprised by. I thought he'd suffer no ramifications.
Yeah.
But people are like, let's just give it a second. That what they're doing is they go, let's give it a breather.
That's how they're doing.
We
This
just don't
this
wanna
this
eat.
end the news cycle, and I'll give it another week. I'm
Yeah.
already so sick.
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
I don't give a
It was
fuck.
it just made the Oscars a
It's
memorable.
two billionaires slapping each other. Who cares? They're in tuxedos.
The last thing on this, Ricky Gervais, you guys love Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
I saw what he said about it. He's
That's
like,
funny.
I would not make fun of her hair. I would make fun of her with her her boyfriend or whatever. Yeah.
That's the move.
Yeah. That was actually pretty funny.
I guess Chris Rock went up in New York the other night just doing a spot and was like, I'm not talking about the Will
Yeah,
Smith thing.
he
If you
did.
guys are expecting that, I'm not doing that.
He said
Which is
he'll
kinda
eventually
funny.
get to it, but
Yeah, it'd
just
be
not
fun
now.
if he does. Which he will. It's going to be
Yeah.
funny.
This, it's not big news, but Albert Pujols, who's a
Yeah,
MLB
phenomenal.
player, right?
Yeah, Hall of Famer. He's terrible now, but he's also 60.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's older.
All right.
Oh, he is?
He's a Hall of Famer, yeah. Cardinals Hall of Famer. He's so old now, yeah. The Cardinals just signed him so he can retire as a Cardinal. That's it.
Okay.
But he's done playing.
Well, I just saw this headline.
Huge
it just
ass.
seemed pretty crazy. Not crazy, but it seemed pretty like insensitive. But then, okay, so it says Pujols announced his divorce days after his wife just had brain surgery. She had to remove a big tumor from her
Probably wait
brain.
until that surgery. Didn't want to stress her out.
He said it's not the best time to do it, but we had issues a long time before, so this is just he's got to do
People
it.
are mad that he's doing it now.
Yeah. Of
No,
course. I mean,
no, they should be proud that he stayed with her and supported her through her brain surgery.
I'm with you on that too, Chappelle.
22
Get through
years
it.
of
Make sure you
marriage.
heal.
Yeah.
22 years of marriage should be celebrated.
Dude, he served
Yeah.
22 years on that.
Served.
22 years.
It's a long time.
The longest.
Shout out to both of them for making that shit work.
Yeah, that's a success.
You do some traveling.
22 years, that's a success.
When you're a superstar baseball player, you do some traveling.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, there's some slump bunnies out there.
What?
If you're in a slump, you gotta attack a fat
Wait,
bunny.
what?
I don't know.
You never heard of a
Wait,
slump
what?
buster?
Yeah, are you
No.
suggesting
No one
that-
knows slump
are you
busters?
suggesting
What
that-
is that?
A slump bunny.
A slump buster, a slump bunny is when you're like, you're 0 for 16, and then they call it a slump buster because you got to find just the troll and hook up with it.
Oh, damn.
And you
It's
hit
a
home runs.
superstition thing.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Now,
buster.
are you suggesting that some superstar stud Dominican
Who makes $400 million?
baseball players on the road are not 100% faithful for 22 years of marriage?
Been tough, man.
I'm asking you a question.
Dude, at least she survived 22 years. It's a
God bless him.
success story.
You think he was faithful the whole time?
Who
Absolutely
knows?
not.
Who knows? hey, whoa,
Hey,
dude!
y'all.
I said, who knows?
Yeah.
Sir? Pro athletes like that are.
Listen, there has to be
There
a
has
very
to be.
faithful
There has to
pro
be.
I
athlete.
think Cal
Has to be
Cal
one or
Ripken
two.
was, I feel like.
Maybe, sure, one
Maybe
or two.
Sandy
There has-
Koufax back in the
there has to be.
50s.
Sure, no.
You're talking about back
yeah.
in the 50s. I'm talking about now. There's probably
Yeah, I'm
now.
talking. Yeah, sure, no. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about all.
I don't know why. I believe
Because
there's
they're on
probably
the
one out there.
road.
No, I mean
80 fucking.
we don't know. Of course not. But we don't know. My thing is that at 22 years of marriage, regardless, big deal. That's a big fucking deal.
Yeah, should be celebrated.
They should
The
both.
odds
be
are they're
commended.
not going to make
They
it.
deserve a trophy. That's not easy to do. Period. When anybody in Hollywood, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, 25 years of marriage, they are
Well.
that's amazing.
Well.
Regardless of what they have to do to make it
Well,
work,
what?
that's amazing. And she couldn't look better. She's 50.
Yeah, she's attractive.
Do you look better at 50?
It's
unbelievable.
She's very attractive.
She's hot.
Yeah, she's hot.
She's very attractive.
Alopecia or not.
Yeah, let's try a different marriage, the different couple. Let's do Denzel and his wife.
Denzel's the
They've been together.
THE man.
Man on fire.
Man on fire.
Yeah, he's super faithful.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
chicks don't love Denzel at all.
At all.
You guys don't talk
I would
about
suck
Denzel
Denzel
like
Washington's
that.
dick.
Don't talk about Denzel like that.
I'm
That
not.
is a very well mannered man.
We never
very
said a
smart,
damn
very
thing.
intelligent. No, y'all implying.
I'm not implying
Don't
a
you
goddamn
dare.
thing
Let
about
me see
Denzel.
Denzel and his
Denzel.
wife. Let me see Denzel.
I love
and his wife.
Denzel.
No, don't you. Hey,
I love Denzel
You
Washington.
guys are telling him Santa's not real. That's what this
that's
is.
what you're doing.
We're doing Chappelle a solid.
No, you're not.
You said Denzel Washington's
No,
wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
No, you're
Denzel
not.
Washington. If I saw Denzel Washington with 17 women, I would keep my mouth shut.
Look at that.
Yeah, Denzel.
Oh, I'd bury a body for Denzel Washington.
Me too.
And I don't even know him.
Me too. I love that girl.
Yeah, dude, she's smoking.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
They've been
Hey,
together. How long they been together?
If Denzel Washington's faithful, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Thank
At
you.
all. It doesn't.
How long they been together?
Gun to the head, Brian.
Since 83?
Gun to the head. Gun to the head.
Dude, we're talking training
Gun to the
day.
head.
Training day
Are we
Denzel.
done right now? Don't you have a heart out?
Celebrating his Oscar.
Huh?
Celebrating
Hey,
his Oscar.
What are you saying?
Use your words wisely.
What are we saying? What are we
Gun to the head. Gun to the head, Brian.
You have to bet
In
your
Hollywood.
life on it.
And Hollywood.
The biggest movie star in the world.
Big.
He's on location in Italy for
In
months.
Italy. Biggest movie star in the world.
Those
Yes.
hot Italian models don't like Denzel
They
Washington.
don't like him. The thing about him is he doesn't walk outside and have it.
Tens.
things don't-
Because he keeps to
Well, no.
they keep to
11s,
themselves.
12s, 13s, 14s.
Do you know the scale beyond 10 that Akash
Well,
was talking
Denzel,
about?
it's R10,
Hey,
he
and
invented it.
there's
Nah,
Denzel.
This is
Yeah.
why I think he's faithful. They keep to themselves.
Listen.
You don't see Denzel.
Yeah. Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? They keep to themselves.
You're right.
You know what the thing is?
What?
You don't know Denzel.
No.
Neither do I. That's the problem. That boy.
Let me tell
Wow.
you something. Let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
Tell you something.
Tell me something.
There's a world out there that none of us are privy to. There's a world out there. Now I have had that door opened a couple times, and I've been able to look inside.
Oh no! You know what happened? You're talking
You
about
too.
you're talking about the boom boom room.
talking about-
Here's what we've seen in the boom boom room. Someone's opening, like check it out, and then they shut the door. I
That's
go,
it.
what?
Yeah,
Fuck.
let me just
I'll
like
wait
that.
in line.
Holy, you see
Yeah.
what? And that's it.
It's like that.
Well, I have a friend.
World fame?
I have a
World
Hold
fame?
on, I have a friend.
World fame. Well, Denzel's internationally known.
You got no idea, and neither do I.
Well, we have a friend.
But to assume that he.
No, we have a friend. I'll tell you off air who it is, and he's like, dude, I'm getting all this attention from ladies now. Like, look at my DMs. They show me the DMs. I go, man, that's crazy. I go, now think about this. You're getting these DMs, and you went whatever viral on a YouTube video or TikTok, whatever the fuck is. I go, imagine being like Drake or Chris Brown.
You can't unless you've been.
I
there.
go, imagine their DMs.
You can't unless you've been. There.
Like, you think you feel good right now and whatever you can call these girls over. Imagine being Leonardo
They probably just throw their phones.
DiCaprio.
They throw their phones.
Let me give you one.
No, you
better.
just go scroll through and go, what is it, Tuesday afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
But-
Click.
Let me do
Address.
let me do you one better too.
Dick suck.
Denzel Washington was famous at a time when there was one
No
dude,
cameras. There's no
cameras, and one guy who was the biggest movie star in the world in a way. Like back then, when you were in a movie, the world saw it. So whenever you went anywhere, you were like the king.
Dude, you don't think he was getting his dick sucked on the set of Crimson Tide?
I don't know what was happening.
No.
I don't either.
Dude,
Don't you
I don't
dare.
either.
I have this visual of Denzel.
Dude, you don't think
and
he
I'm
got
keeping
his
that-
nut sucked from the back when he was shooting He
I don't
Got
want to hear. I
Game?
don't want to hear. I don't wanna
Look,
hear.
Denzel Washington is a very disciplined man.
Very
If
disciplined,
Denzel
that's what I'm
Washington
saying.
had control over everything he did. I don't know about
Very
Denzel
stoic.
Washington. What I will say is this: Denzel Washington had more attention from women that
We can't even.
no one can
This
say
is
no.
pre-social media,
We
pre-cameras,
can't
pre.
fathom it.
But when
We
I
can't
say
fathom it.
more than, I'm not talking about one woman. I'm talking about
All the
three
women.
at a time who were like, we all. I mean, it's out of control.
Well, like Michael Irvin said, he goes, I wasn't just getting double teamed on the field
I talked to him. I talked to Michael Irvin.
in his heyday.
I talked to Michael Irvin about that.
He
Oh, he was just saying, like,
he was on
like,
Schultz's show.
girls
He
would
was
just-
like, I'll put it this way: after the game or before the game, I wasn't getting just double team on the field.
Really?
We had multiple women
So-
before the game, after the game.
So they had a,
and he wasn't married.
so the Cowboys, the superstar Cowboys there was the row where their wives sat, and there was the row where their gals sat.
No, sir. They all went. So Newton, Michael Irvin, Emmett Smith, and Troy Aikman went in on a house. It was called the White House.
Well-
it was a huge mansion.
Yeah.
Where they would all just run amok.
Yeah, they'd run them up.
That is such a fucking different
Hey,
listen, I'm so naive.
And Chappelle,
Yeah.
I got another one for you. What a lot of times famous people will do is if there's a strip club in the area, like a famous one, they rent that out and they
But now
run them up.
Now,
They rent them out for themselves and just.
Well, or they go. We
go, how
have
much
a
you making for
house.
the night?
We have a house.
Oh.
hey,
How many of
ladies,
you guys want to come back and
how
party?
much you making for the night? Oh, I have money. I have a huge crib you can come over to.
And
But
I'm a
they're not-
stud,
But
and I'm a
Drake's not
good-looking
doing
guy.
it. They have handlers. You don't know about this.
Yeah, you don't know
They have
about that.
handlers.
Yeah, they don't say anything.
Listen,
To get the LeBron James, let's say I'm LeBron. To get to LeBron,
Yeah.
you gotta go through old rinks.
You got to go through rings.
And he
I
runs a
gotta-
tight ship.
and I
It
gotta-
runs a tight ship.
Oh, I got to see your phone.
You got to see your phone.
and then also the one who's not a 13, who's a 10, you gotta suck off old rinks here to get in the house.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you pay the.
Suck a hole.
Now we're getting creepy
What?
as shit. I don't know.
No, I thought we were.
What? Don't say about
Well, this
me.
is in a book of Motley Crue.
Ew.
Yeah, Motley Crue.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
Well,
what
wait,
we-
their handlers are getting women too?
how do you think they get the VIP badge?
Yeah,
Daddy?
that whole thing gets weird.
You never read the Motley Crue?
Bro, that's
book?
a fucking
Read the Motley
different
Crue
world.
book. A lot of them used to have. They play. Oh, I don't have a solo. They would go underneath the stage and fuck women.
Yeah.
Chappelle.
And here's the thing, Chappelle.
Like
There
if
are a
Tommy
lot-
Lee's doing his drum solo by himself, they can be down there and be like, hey.
But here's
The
the thing.
bassist is like, oh, I'm not playing right now. Let me get my dick sucked for 3 minutes.
And here's the other thing about that. There are a lot of women that get off on that. There
And
are a lot of women
guys.
that like that. And guys, there are a lot of people that love. There's this
This
there's
is
this
such a different
subterranean-
fucking world.
There's this under tapestry.
can fucking
Like when you
keep
lift
up
when you lift the rug in Fame, when you lift the
Yeah.
rug, there's a whole underworld that happens. That's all like you don't know about, but there are people there are girls that just get off on doing weird shit with that
Like, you know
guy.
Pulp
The whole
Fiction?
thing.
yeah.
when Ving Rhames, when they open up the thing and it glows gold, and you're like, oh, what is that?
Yeah.
That's the boom boom room for us. I don't know.
Well,
It looks cool. I've never been
hey,
in there.
It's where things run amok, bro.
Yeah, dog.
That is so fucking crazy.
Hey,
yeah.
crazy cool.
Crazy Cornell.
If by crazy,
I would
you
be
mean
so
awesome.
fucking stressed.
Well,
Well, it's not for you.
Yeah, that's fair.
not and
I don't think we're ever gonna
and I got
taste that
something for you.
either.
And I
What
got
you,
something for
what you
buddy.
got for me?
You'd be stressed in the beginning, and then what would
Then you're a bit
happen?
relieved.
It's like anything else, Brendan, isn't it? Like the first time you're in a ring, you're fucking swinging, you're running away, and then after about 6-7 months, when you learn how to move and stuff, sometimes you can make yourself a little.
Not even that's a bad analogy. I would
right.
say I would say that's a terrible analogy, and you went way too detailed.
Okay,
I would say it's
okay.
like skiing. First time down, a little scary going downhill. You're on the
Yeah.
snow, you fall. a few
Terrified.
times.
Go.
Second time, a little easier, isn't it? You got hot cocoa waiting for you at the end.
10th time, 10th,
10th,
You're
12th,
enjoying the
30th time.
breeze.
30th
just-
time. We're going
Cutting
Black
snow, you're
Diamonds.
cutting
I'm on
snow.
the moguls.
Correct.
By moguls, I mean tits.
Yeah. So Chappelle, you'd be just fine. You'd be just fine.
The
Now,
waters be a little rough when you start.
I know a guy.
Then next thing you know, you're running the ship.
I know a guy, very conservative guy, fucking conservative, and talks exactly like you. And in fact, very conservative guy in a
Yeah.
lot of ways. And never really I know him well, never stepped out of line. And he had a conversation with a very famous man. And he said, yeah, I would never do that. And the man said, you haven't seen the kind of women that exist at $5,000 an hour. And he said, it wouldn't matter. And he said, you don't think it would matter? And he said, no, he said, okay. So there are women that you can pay $5,000 a night or $5,000 an hour, whatever it is. And one of them showed up at his door. They just wanted to see what would happen. And
So there's scale 1 to 10. These are 12.
yeah. And guess what happened?
He wrestled.
He skied.
He skied. He went skiing.
He went right
Dude,
down
I
that hill.
got a story for you if we're
Yeah.
not about this. So my boy Lex McMahon, his dad who passed away, Ed McMahon, rest in
McMahon.
peace. Ed McMahon was part of the Rat Pack. This is my favorite story from Lex McMahon. So he was with the Rat Pack, and they were all in Vegas. You know, with
the
you
most
know,
famous man in the world.
couldn't get any bigger.
No.
So he was really close with Frank Sinatra. And Frank Sinatra ran the show. He was the captain of the team. They all sat down for lunch or for dinner. It was late after a show, and Ed McMahon's there, and he's a young man. And Frank goes, when he told you something,
Sinatra.
when he told you something, you do it. He's he ties to mafia. He's the biggest guy in music.
Yeah.
And he goes, Ed, you need to go to bed. And Ed just got like a porterhouse steak. He goes, the fuck? I'm a grown man. He goes, I don't give a fuck. Go to bed. And Ed's like, no, I'm not going to bed. He's like, I'm not going to tell you again, dude. Go to your fucking room. Go to bed. And it's like, motherfucker. But it's Frank Sinatra. So he's like, fuck this. Throws the steak. It's like, motherfucker. Rushes up to his room. Walks in. There's 2 10s waiting for him from Frank Sinatra. How dope is that?
Thanks, Frank. Thanks, Frank.
The best friend of all time?
I mean, best friend of all time. You need to go to bed now, huh?
Yeah.
Now, for me, I would
Chappelle,
read
go to
that
bed.
and I'd go,
I'd go.
okay. Whatever's going on,
Can I take
something's
my
going on.
porterhouse to go? I don't give a fuck.
If you tell me to go to bed, I'm going to be
see
like,
you up there.
Okay, I'll go to bed. All right.
See you up there?
Yeah. Wow.
What did you get, Jen?
That's it, dude.
That was wild.
Go to bed.
We put Chappelle on game.
Now, my guess is this was probably the Epstein Island kind of shit with all these famous men.
A little
Epstein
different.
was like, yeah.
Because they were
Yeah.
blackmailing you, like they'd be like, no, she's legal, and then, hey, Bubba, we
She's
recorded
17.
that, and she's 16,
Yeah.
or 17.
Good luck with that.
And now, if you don't give us what we want, we're
Yeah.
gonna release this.
Yes.
So you're gonna do what we say now.
That
so
I-
now they're part of it.
that's what I bet
that's
was happening.
That's what I think happened.
Yep,
A little
me too.
different. If you do want to get in the Boom Boom Room, not as cool. By Boom Boom Room, I mean all cocks. I will be at Stand Up Live April 14th through the 16th. That's next Thursday, Friday, Saturday with a Thick Boys squad. We'll be at JT's Wings on Saturday. Come get some wings and talk to your boys. And then Austin, Texas, Moon Tower Comedy Festivals, April 22nd through 23rd. April 28th, my special drops on YouTube, Thick Boy channel. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Then just announced, we just fucking put it up today. Charlotte, North Carolina is May 5th through the 7th. Then Philly is May 19th through 21st. But Stand Up Live in Phoenix, you're up next Thursday through Saturday. Tickets at thickboy.com.
Everybody.
We have a fight campaign this Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific, live on Thick Boy YouTube. We got Brian Callen, Matt Mitrione, Josh Thompson, and myself for UFC 273. Come watch it with your boys. Tune in. That's it.
Yeehaw! Tampa, Florida, Tampa Improv, April 15th and 16th. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Come get some Friday, Saturday. I got 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Tampa Improv, Port Charlotte, Florida. Yeah, Visani Comedy Theater, April 21, 22, 23. Come get some. Las Vegas, Nevada, Wise Guys Comedy Club, April 28th, 29th, and 30th. And then I got the Stress Factory in New Jersey, New Brunswick, New Jersey. Stress Factory, May 5th, 6th, and 7th. Can't wait. One of my favorite clubs. Haven't done it in years. Come get some.
Salt Lake City, I'll see you this weekend, Friday and Saturday at Wise Guys Comedy Club. Then May 6th and 7th, I'll be in San Diego at a new comedy club out there called Mic Drop Comedy Club. And then I'm doing a one-nighter in the hometown May 12th at Stand Up Live.
All right, kids. Love you. We're out.